Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Davo from Archon Esports, casting yet another 1v1 StarCraft commentary. Today, in the bottom left-hand corner, we have ThorZaIN, who is our blue Terran, and in the top right-hand corner, we have White-Ra, who is our red Protoss. Awesome. Now, you've probably heard of both of these players, as they're actually quite notorious. They're actually really, really good players. White-Ra, I believe, is one of the oldest competing players in the world at the moment. He's 31, which is much older than players usually are. He favours kind of a more aggressive style. I mean, he has a tactic where he will warp drop people, which is kind of different, to be honest. You don't see it that often. It's kind of his thing. But it's a rare treat when it happens. You don't see it all the time, unfortunately, because it's awesome. I don't know. He's a bit of a hero of mine because I'm a Protoss player myself, and to be honest, between him and Huck, I kind of prefer White-Ra, primarily because he just seems to have a more aggressive kind of demeanor. Right, and then we'll go down to ThorZaIN here. So ThorZaIN has a very defensive kind of style. He kind of favours his siege tanks and his Thors quite a lot. Quite a lot of nice factory builds comes out with him. He's also pretty good at drops, but I mean, a professional level player Terran. Oh God, a professional level Terran player. There we go. I nearly screwed it up again when I was saying it slowly. A professional level Terran player. Wow, I suck. You know, they should be good with drops, really. And he is, and we might see some drops later on in this game. I am actually casting this game before I've actually seen it, which again is another challenge, seeing as this is only my second cast. Hooray! And I've got work off today, which is amazing. Primarily because I'm ill. I'm all infected. I look like an infected Terran. Well, I'm not stumbling and carrying a machine gun yet. So, okay. Very standard Protoss play from White-Ra. Nothing crazy. No proxies, anything like that. I mean, on this map, actually, on Shakira's Plateau, it's very, very easy for Protoss players to put a proxy in here. So it's like a pylon and 2 gateways. And then if your opponent is here or here, you can literally just, well, pretty much rush them with shitloads of zealots really easily. And, I mean, it's about as cheesy as you can get, but I mean, if you play in the Diamond Below leagues, it's more or less what happens. I mean, and that's that. So we have a zealot pegging it across the map here because I think White-Ra has seen ThorZaIN's expansion coming up and has gone, oh, you know what, I'm going to be aggressive here. So here is the zealot and 2 probes. Now I'm thinking, is one of these probes going to put down a proxy pylon, perhaps? Or are they... No, they're just going to run into ThorZaIN's base and do quite a lot of damage. Those Marines need to be micro. That Marine died for almost no reason. His wife and children are going to be very upset. The Zealot is now going after an SCV instead. Awesome. But, I mean, this will almost definitely be cleared up because, well, Marines can just micro against Zealots pretty easily. And with the help of the SCVs giving them a kind of box in, then it should be okay, really. I can't imagine this doing any substantial damage, like killing another unit. And the Zealot is running away, but... Oh! That can be one proud SCV. Killing a Zealot. Excellent. Usually the bringer of doom for SCVs. The Zealot is not this time. Excellent. Cool. Also, something else I'd really, really like to point out about SCVs. I have to wait till this one gets back into position. But when they're gathering minerals or building stuff, I've always thought they look like they're at a buffet or something. Okay, so let's look at this guy. Okay, here we go. Let's look at this guy here. Right, he goes back. Okay, he gets a plate. He comes. Okay, now he's picking up his Parma ham. Yep, there's some goat's cheese. Oh, and he's going back and feeding his wife, also known as the command center. Does anybody else see that? I can see that. Okay, enough pissing around. At the top of the ramp here, we have a bunker, which can be problematic for Protoss players to counter against, because basically they need to be able to kill the stuff pretty quickly. I mean, with Zealots, and the longer the Zealots are just stood there doing damage to the bunker, the longer they're not actually killing the units inside, therefore they just kind of get mashed. They're the kind of unit that needs to be taking damage. Sorry, needs to be safe and doing what it's doing to be really getting the best damage out of it. You know, cool. Okay. Back in this base at the moment, we've got a forge coming out for White-Ra and a gateway. Hooray! So he's gone. I don't know. I'm guessing that we're going to see High Templar coming out of here. I wouldn't sure it'd be too much like White-Ra to get Dark Templar so early. I mean, I've seen him do storm drops before as well, and that kind of falls in line with his use of warp prisms as well. So I think maybe we might see some storm drops from him. That'd be awesome. Oh, nearly a small incursion here into the Protoss White-Ra's territory, but nope, not this time. Okay, so, I mean, really, it's all kind of quiet at the moment. It's very quiet. I think ThorZaIN may be expecting a little bit of aggression. He's just put his units into the bunker. Okay, and now it'll be interesting to see if ThorZaIN has seen White-Ra's Twilight Council. So let's put it onto his view. No, he's only scouted his White-Ra's base at, I'd say, about the 4-minute mark at the moment. So he doesn't really know what's coming. So therefore, I think he's probably keeping this nice build open. It's a really good build, Marine and Marauder. I mean, yeah, he's going to supplement it with some medevacs and go the dreaded MMM, which is of course Marine, Marauder, and medevac build, and it's quite OP, to be honest. I mean, Marauders are good. Marines are one of the best units in the game, to be perfectly honest. I mean, they're the most used and probably the best, and he's moving out with them. Good times. He also has a scouting factory, which isn't entirely uncommon. And he's going to find this third from White-Ra. Okay, and the Stalker's Stalker and Probe seeing this army coming is pulling the hell back, and I would too. To be honest, it looks like White-Ra is getting ready for ThorZaIN's attack. I mean, these units here are quite nicely positioned because there's a one-man mission against a pylon. Excellent, yeah. So this Stalker is going to deal with it. There we go. And it looks like these Zealots here are in position to do some sort of flanking maneuver that could be available. So if ThorZaIN comes around here, these Zealots can loop in the back, you know, stuff like that. Or if ThorZaIN comes through here, these Zealots can loop down here like that. That'd be awesome. So this Stalker does not like this factory at all. This factory wants the Stalker away, and here it goes. There we go. The Marines are getting rid of the Stalker for the factory. Okay, so here we have some aggression from ThorZaIN trying to take down the Nexus of the second player. He would have done well to kill some probes, but at the same time, we also had a drop, and I can't believe I missed all this. Excellent, there's another drop in here. Cool, so I'm actually doing it slightly better than I usually do. He needs to put those back in the medevac, otherwise they would have died, and he does. Good times. I'm just going to quickly put this back a few steps. Okay. Oh, there we go. There's the first drop while the second one's taking place. And he's just literally rushing around killing probes. And he kills quite a few probes, actually. Awesome. Let's see. Not that one. Not that one. There we go. Ah, son, I should learn that before I start doing it. Right, so ThorZaIN has actually killed quite a lot of workers. I mean, in that respect, he's really far ahead. That red worker there only being White-Ra's only worker killed in that really early Zealot assault that took place. So I mean, in that respect, ThorZaIN is very much ahead. But on the other hand, they both have a very even worker count at the moment. I mean, I don't know why this is, even though White-Ra is supply blocked at the moment. It's still supply blocked. is still supply blocked. Oh, there we go. He's building 3 pylons. This is very uncommon. I mean, really, generally, they're quite good, but he's building 3 pylons in a row to go, oh crap, I'm supply blocked. There we go. And finally, the production of those is coming back out. And I mean, that was almost as damaging as the attacks, really. Okay, the scouting factory is still here, doing its job very, very well. Brilliant. And yep, there are a High Templar there. Yeah. And now this will probably, if he's seen it, want to prompt ThorZaIN to get Ghost. Yeah, there we are. So ThorZaIN has actually seen the Twilight Council. Twilight Council? The fuck am I on about? Templar Archives. Oh, Dave. ThorZaIN has seen the Templar Archives. And that will want him to get Ghosts out, so yeah, there they are. Nice. Excellent, cool. So I mean, oh, and he's got Archons as well. Does he actually? Is he? Okay. So, what's in here? Oh, we do have Storm Drops on the way. Awesome, along with Archons as well, and Archons being pretty much the most powerful unit of the game, in our opinion anyway. I mean, I love them. They are so difficult to kill and they do so much damage. They are awesome units. I mean, White-Ra's gone for a very potent Zealot and Archon mix here. This is the kind of mix that is designed to kill stuff, basically, and more or less nothing else. Really, it's a very aggressive mix. You don't need that many force fields or anything, because the amount of Zealots he got with charge will restrict movement of any units coming in, because they'll wrap around and then the Archons can literally just zap the middle of where the Zealots have been, and kill a lot of stuff. I mean, he could also throw some Psystorms in the middle as well of the Zealot melee. I mean, Zealots don't take that much damage from Psystorm. Protoss units generally don't. It looks like there might be a big battle coming in here. Yep, there's a big battle coming in here. I've got to say that ThorZaIN's positioning is actually pretty good, seeing as White-Ra can't get a surround in here. Oh no, the High Templar got EMP'd as soon as they come out of the Void Prism, Warp Prism even. But that didn't stop ThorZaIN from getting the cheeky EMP off and denying him quite a few more Psystorms and saving most of his army, to be honest. So, after that battle, I mean, really, quite a lot. I mean, ThorZaIN is behind in supply, but I'd definitely say that White-Ra came out of that battle worse off, in my opinion. I mean, it's a very biased thing, this kind of game. Oh, damn. Oh, dear. And that was kind of foolish. Oh, well. I mean, they're both still pretty even in supply. White-Ra, being Protoss, has the ability to macro up pretty damn quickly. And it looks like he's going for Colossus. Yeah, he is, for that range upgrade that makes them intensely good. You really can't beat some Colossus with that range upgrade. They are amazing. I mean, if he sees that he's really going to have to start getting a lot more Vikings than he currently has out. He has 1, I think. Yeah, he's got 1 Viking out and it's about to die. He really needs to get some Vikings out to defend against this Colossus that's come out. And there's obviously another one on the way. Oh no, it's a Warp Prism. Awesome. Yeah, but I mean, the thing is, the amount of charge lots that White-Ra actually has, as I say, it will still stop this army's movement of going forward, and he still is getting Ghosts out, which, to be honest, I'm not sure if they're going to be as effective anymore now that he's moving into Colossus instead. I mean, Ghosts are still great attacking units. It's just their EMP ability really makes them extraordinarily good. You've got Burrowed Infestors giving you trouble on your mineral line. No problem. EMP them. You've got DTs attacking you. No problem. EMP them. It'll unstealth them and just kill them. Excellent. That's all you need to do. It looks like either army is trying to get in the correct position. Oh no! All of those High Templars getting EMP'd. That's horrendous. Oh no. So these are all pretty much useless and flying around in a Warp Prism. I mean, there's one there that has some some energy left, but if he's not careful, they'll be taken out by this ghost. Yeah. Oh dear. Okay, so it's just a singular ghost chasing through the entire armies. I mean, the EMP move from the ghost makes Terran so dangerous to Protoss, because it also removes a big chunk of their shields as well. But this is a really dangerous, really dangerous attack from ThorZaIN. He's just got surrounded. There's quite a lot of stuff in his face, but I'm not sure if White-Ra is actually going to be able to hold this off. It looks like it might be the end of the game. Even the warp prism goes down. It looks like an umbrella when it's deployed, and it just died. Somebody set fire to it. This really does not look good for White-Ra. It looks like ThorZaIN might just win this. White-Ra's 60 supply behind. He's just lost the mining ability of his 3rd and 4th base. I mean, generally, apart from small things like that Zealot chasing the Marauder going on, there's not really much light at the end of the tunnel for White-Ra at the moment, unfortunately. I mean, what's he got here? He's got more Archons and some Zealots to hopefully try and combat this. I mean, one really good Psystorm on there will properly kill this whole army, but ThorZaIN is just simply not going to allow it. He's going to run up to that High Templar, and he's going to do this. Yeah. I was expecting him to EMP, you know, but you know what? That's fine. He can just shoot them instead. And that Colossus is way out of position. He needed to be at the back of the army. But speaking of out of position, ThorZaIN's army is kind of out of position too. Oh, being loaded into the medevac, making an escape. Where are they going? Are they going into White-Ra's 2nd, or are they going back? Okay, it looks like they're going either returning to base or going, I don't know. I have no idea. Okay, I think there was a ghost here as well, but they just both completely ate it. Awesome. And yeah, they are returning to base after a very successful attack, I'd say. I don't know though. White-Ra's economy is actually pretty good, but ThorZaIN is a capped Terran player. You know, he's seen his opponent getting Colossus, so what does he do? He gets loads of Vikings. Very standard, very safe. You know, he's seen his opponent getting High Templar. What does he do? He gets Ghosts. Again, very standard, very safe. Good times. I've got to say, I really like the mix from White-Ra. The Charge Lot, Colossus, and Archon. And occasionally High Templar. That's a lot of really good damage-dealing units. But the problem is, they're very like, they've got to be hard enough to crack the defensive 3 armor and 3 weapons of ThorZaIN. I mean, oh no, oh whew! I was worried those oh god, those High Templars were going to get EMP'd straight off the bat. That would have been horrific news. I mean, generally, as far as upgrade's concerned, White-Ra's pretty much on the same page. But he's got 3 armor and 1 shields. I mean, there is an argument that the armor is better than shields. I mean, it doesn't really matter in ThorZaIN's case at the moment, because he's got 3 armor anyway. But there is an argument that basically there's really no point in getting shields if you've got good armor, because the shields can always come back. And this looks like it's going to be the final assault. Hopefully White-Ra can actually do something here. Oh, I don't know, it's not looking so bad. It's just the Colossus are being absolutely destroyed by the Vikings up here. No, again, it looks like, yeah, there's the good game. Well played from White-Ra, always the gentleman. I don't know, really, I think the game could have gone slightly differently if, to be honest, White-Ra wasn't so aggressive. Maybe he just kind of built up his time a little bit more, built up his army a tiny bit more. Generally though, a good game, and thank you very much for watching and listening. Again, this is a really new channel. Wow, what was going on here? So ThorZaIN, whoa! Okay, so ThorZaIN has 2,500 minerals, And in order to get rid of those minerals, I'm going to presume that he decided to build loads of barracks in order to pretty much stream Marines into White-Ra. You can't blame him, really, because, as we say, Marines are pretty much one of the best units in the game. They are little damage-dealing masters. In any case, yeah, back to my original point after I saw this late-game Mango build. Try and give us some nice feedback, whoever watches this. I mean, I don't know at the moment who does watch this. And to be honest, like, the people who do watch it, I just hope that you're, like, nice enough to understand that I haven't been doing this very long at all. That's casting, that is. And, yeah, have a nice time playing StarCraft and watching StarCraft, and I will see you next time.